Previously on Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Force is scary full of bugs, please fix.
And now back to...
It's a wild ride, this passage of fate.
Is there a good use for that?
Honking club. Honk!
Could that be a path?
Well, it is this
I've
path.
been here before.
Found this path. Oh, there's more quests in this region. Good. I'm not sought for quests. Turns out, just have to proceed a lot more further.
Oh, but aren't you a ginormous sparker? Whoa, where's the top?
Very high.
We finally made it, huh?
Quite.
Let's get to the base of the sword. Guernica told us to come here. There has to be something.
Be on your guard, yeah? Because we've really been pushing our luck lately.
Definitely.
Whoa, that's one for the books.
Shut up.
Lance is right, though. Keep your eyes peeled.
Great Sword's base.
So much to see, huh?
No wetlands. Definitely getting biomaterial vibes from this area.
What's wrong? Mio?
I hear a strange sound.
Sound?
What is that noise?
Something's wrong here. Noah!
Oh, what in the world? Council is hiding there right in front of the air. Right in front of it, just in the air, Nevada.
What the? Who are they?
Those Levnesses. They're the ones that attacked the castle.
Yes, no question. Which means...
Sheathe your weapons. We're not looking for a fight.
What the?
We are the Lost Numbers, sworn enemies of Mobius.
What?
There are others standing against Mobius.
The name's Monica. Monica Vanden. The
Oh.
man who entrusted Ouroboros to you. I'm his daughter.
Oh.
Daughter?
You know Guernica?
You're headed for the city, ain't ya?
How do you...
That's our base of operations. Come on.
What?
Shania, take point.
Yeah, all right.
Left us familiar disappeared in the sky. Yep. Oh, and before we take you to the city, you have to go these. Eye patches? They're the same as the ones we wear. Put them over the eye irises. What? That won't hurt you. So, I said we aren't hostile, but that might not be enough to turn trust, I'm guessing. If Lacey fears the West, then you could treat me as your prisoner until we reach the city. Huh? Yeah, that doesn't sound right, darling. Don't want a prisoner. Whatever, how about you escort then? I should point out, you won't find anyone who's better based than the lost numbers. Yeah, well, don't bash us supposed to do anything. If I wanted to, then your attitude would have earned you a dancing already. So, let's be on the way. Shineo will show you how to go. Off we go.
The graph is trying. We've made some new friends.
Just a lot of woman about, huh?
Monica, can I ask you something?
Just keep following Shania, will you? We'll talk more later.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Sword face. And how are we meant to get to the city from here? Yeah, this is a dead end. Wong. Man! A door! Let's lead you to the Great Sword. The city is this way. What a masterful disguise. Huh. We never said there was nothing of interest in the Swordmarch. Guess you never found this. Hey, you guys done? Can we get going?
So much to see, huh?
What a brilliant contraption. No wonder nobody's ever found it.
You'd better save some of that surprise. Well, lucky devils.
Magic core. He's locked on.
Wow. This place was inside the Great Sword all along?
Save a bit of surprise, I said.
Never seen
Sorry, I
this
can't help
place
it.
before. So, Guernica, that's that wrinkly guy. Back then.
Yep, all the way back in the beginning.
Yeah,
You said you were his daughter. What's that mean?
I completely forgot. You don't understand the concept of parenthood.
Oh, yeah. They don't.
I'll explain later.
Later, meaning in the city?
That's where the elevator's taking us. You'll be needing those eye patches now.
And what for?
Those put a spanner in Mobius's recon.
Huh?
Mobius's?
When you become Ouroboros, your irises change. And they start emitting a weak radio signal. And so, we're blocking that signal.
Oh. Okay.
With these things? What about yours? Are you Ouroboros too?
We'll go with that.
Sorry?
You see, we're bound by Ouroboros blood.
Oh. Huh. So they turned more people into Ouroboros than I thought.
Are you?
Jeez, this is so high.
We're so high up!
What a view. I've never seen anything like it.
Certainly takes your breath away.
Can you save your observations for later? Come on!
Guess I can't be immediately all the way to the top. You gotta have to climb some way up. Great sword field. What the hell? Jeez.
Is that Bonnet digging up ore?
Goodness, we.
Kevis Castle has got nothing on this dizzying height. You're telling me. Just looking down makes me feel faint. My head kind of hurts.
Stop looking down then.
Ah, yeah. That happens when you gain altitude fast. Don't worry, it'll subside.
Whoa.
Entrance is up ahead.
Thanks for the warp, I guess.
Okay, I'll say what everyone's thinking. This is all sparking amazing!
You can take the apparatus off now. Won't even pass this point. Oh, right. And you saw about that. Disease got a signal jamming check that functions just like the apparatus, blocking detection by Mobius. We're safe inside. You have my word. I suppose that must be the reason why they haven't been able to discover the city this far. You got that right. This place is our last readout and a sole haven in this world. But as soon as we step outside, Mobius are all over like a bad wolf's battle. So what I'm saying is, don't forget your apparatus when you're out and about, that's all. I hear another clue. Well, remember, we won't! Honestly, we won't. Just an educated guess, we won't. Holy moly. A city inside the Mechonicus sword is held. Never thought
This is the city.
Never had I thought a giant sword belonging to a massive titan would be turned into an habitable a habitable place, but here we are.
It sure took us long enough.
Yeah, definitely.
We shouldn't relax just yet, though.
Why the spark not?
We don't even know if they're really our allies yet. We can't get complacent.
Still on guard, huh?
Unlike some of you daydreamers, yes.
I'd like to believe them. Their eyes, they look the same as his.
They said they opposed Mobius, didn't they? It should be okay then, to trust them.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Gotcha. Bloody Sparks. Why do I bother?
Thank you, Tyon, for looking out for us.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll follow your lead. But please, stay vigilant.
Of course we will.
New colony entries have been registered. It's bigger than half a dozen colonies. There's been a
Are
change
there
in
really
colony
so many
relations.
people? This is beyond anything we could have imagined.
Centennial Parade.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, yeah. So they're Ouroboros?
And they're from Kevis and Agnes.
But they're just a bunch of kids. Watch yourselves. There could be secret spies.
It's over. This place will be a war zone.
They're all whispering about us.
I feel we're not exactly welcome here. Uninvited guests, one might say.
They're the ones who led us here. Oh, hey! Doesn't she look similar to the Mobius we fought at Colony 4?
Nah,
True. Wrinkly prune faces abound here.
because the world.
Manana spy tiny people too! It's whole undiscovered race!
No. They must be humans just like us.
So you're Ouroboros, eh?
Huh?
You've got what, 1 or 2 years left? Some hope you are.
Don't know why Van Dam wasted that power on you. What was he thinking?
What's your problem? Mind your manners.
Let me introduce you. These were our Ouroboros candidates. They
Oh.
trained relentlessly to fight against Mobius. Each and every one of them. That includes Shania there.
Oh.
Candidates?
You happy that you stole Ouroboros from us?
All right, that's enough. Whatever the reason, the old man did choose him. To be fair, they have gone against quite a few Mobius already. They're the real thing, all right. You heard Shania's reports.
What reports?
I had her monitor your actions with extreme scrutiny. All the way from the valley.
Goodness.
Huh?
Since way back then?
Together, we are united in our cause.
Miss Vandam.
All right then.
Please, it's not their fault. They're not a bad lot, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Well, that was awkward as all ash. We've made some new friends.
I'll introduce you to them another time.
All right.
We're getting a lot of experience here.
You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
After the Ouroboros stone activated, Shania relayed the info straight back to us. So I'd been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base. I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. It kind of looked that way.
That's a little too harsh.
Sorry, poor choice of words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Still, it helped us complete one of our primary objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
Growth modules?
What are those?
I'll show you. You'll find it quite interesting. It's the very reason why we fight.
Now I know how you guys felt in Colony 4.
Right? At least they warmed up to us eventually. Maybe it'll be the same here.
Let me check.
We've made some new friends.
Yes, Tan, I know we can climb ladders. Not too surprising of an outcome.
So that's how they're doing.
We're now more or less above the sword's hilt guard. Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Kevis and Agnes.
Huh?
Has the war really spread this far?
Jeez, all the way out here?
There's even more. More husks underneath.
God.
Thanks.
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled?
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Hey, Noah. You know that pile of husks earlier? You aren't thinking about sending those on, are you?
I think that would be asking a bit too... Oh. Actually...
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
So many galaxies within this one city.
Aren't those...
Cradles.
Oh yeah, those.
Your so-called cradles are the growth modules that birthed you. You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame clocks, becoming the fuel that feeds Mobius. In order for Mobius to exist, they must continue to claim life energy. And these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
Ethel.
Yeah. You live your lives in servitude so that Mobius can exist. And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
Ouch.
No way.
There's your shackles. Soldiers bound by Mobius's shackles are destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle, a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
Ouch.
Wait, then that husk I saw.
Mm-hmm.
But if we keep your lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here, they're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me. And yet, the price we pay to take down just a handful of Mobius is immeasurable. The city's residents? We're all descendants of the first Ouroboros.
The very first.
Ouroboros?
What's a descendant?
Right. That's not a word you'd have any use for either, I suppose. Better to see for yourselves. Come, I'll show you.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
So we're born to fight, and then we die. Over and over and over. I can hardly believe it, but it was Ethel, without a doubt.
Shortcuts ahead. Shortcuts ahead. Do I go this way? Okay. And now we're going this way. Medical facility. And suddenly we're back into our regular clothes somehow because the power of specific cutscenes.
Where are we?
This is a maternity ward.
Maternity?
Doctor, may I?
Man, I can't believe our main characters are going to understand the concept of new life. God.
Come.
Huh. Not the way I thought this game would be going. Go on.
It's so small.
It's a little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it moves.
Much rejoicing!
It's okay to touch her. Gently now.
She's so warm.
Place one finger in her palm.
Hey, Sana! Look at this! You need to try it too!
Oh.
Whoa, you're right. Mimi, it's incredible.
Let me have a touch. What? This is incredible, Senna.
Goodness.
Funny, right? But this is human beings' true nature. If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
All right. then, lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made?
This is not how I thought Xenoblade 3 was going to go. But apparently we're going here. This is ridiculous.
Well, you're in for a surprise. Buckle up.
Goodness gracious. There's someone kissing in the Xenoblade Chronicles game. What is this? I'm not used to this. I'm gonna guess they kind of did it in Xenoblade 1, but the guy.
This is how it should be. This is human nature. We are born defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth. Thank you. I mean it.
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance. The feeling of having someone very precious to you. That'd be one way of putting it. You'll understand too someday.
This is not how we looked in that cutscene.
Or it might be that you already do.
God damn this game. It went in places that I was not expecting it to reach. It's rated T for teens, by the way. God dang. Did not expect it to go here.
Tyon, look.
It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
The first Ouroboros.
That's Shulk!
The founders, we call them.
The first Ouroboros.
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
I need to go back and see the statue again. That kind of looks like Shulk.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others...
That almost looks like Ryan.
Like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them. Bound
Really?
by their blood.
It was the Queens, so they say. Kevis and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time.
Really? Quite
By
specific.
activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Almost like a blade. People with aptitude are the ones that can awaken blades. God, the connections!
Only 6? Why so few of them? I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones.
Oh.
The one that my father was moving. It took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the Queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real Queens.
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal. Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true Queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
Oh.
What for?
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights.
So Melia and Nia might still be alive in this world somewhere.
The true Queens will help us there.
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the Queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
Well, one's a high end here, one is... Please face it, please place the big one too.
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the Queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
Yep.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone.
Uh-huh.
Babies, children, adults, the old. They're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too?
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids and your low.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So, those people from before,
they're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them?
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
Definitely.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that.
I agree.
It was so precious.
Shania. More walking to do. This is the last stretch. Let's get to the dorms. Morbius warning level. Oh boy, that's new. The Kevs and Agnes warning levels have combined to form a single Morbius warning level.
There's been a change in colony relations.
That's not good. I just want to see this real quick. There's definitely no denying that. That's definitely shock right there. No idea who that I could possibly be, and neither is that person. I mean, I suspect that to be Wine or like a descendant of his, maybe, but the only one who I truly recognized out of all that was Shulk. God, this game, I swear.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this. Yeah, quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
This is the door for young lost number soldiers. You can sleep here while you're in the city. You can ask that guy about your rooms. Oh, and sadly there's no kitchen in the building. I'll have the single soldiers eat at the Mischievous canteen. But if you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use identity plot of land over there. Got it. Thank you, Monica. Tomorrow we have a lot to discuss. Agreed. How shall we arrange that? Meet me at the Lost Numbers War Room. It's the place down the lift from near the Praetorian Hill which we passed on the way here. I'll let you know how closer to the time. Oh, before I forget. You're free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? I said we weren't hostile, right? I thought you'd be pleased not to have me breathing down your necks. No, we're grateful. Thanks for everything. God, this game. The rules are ready for you now. How about getting to the best?
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Oh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
Hmm?
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.